everyone knows that we all play in bands, but we don't really know anything else about each other, do we? What do you guys get up to? For me these days, the thing I'm devoted to is the band.
That's great! You're devoted to something, I like it! I think we're going to become good friends! I have something I'm devoted to as well!
You're pretty famous at school, huh? Everyone says you're like a ball of curiosity that wears a uniform and does backflips.
Oh, really? I didn't know that!
I always thought that you were full of curiosity and like to challenge new things. But what is it that you're devoted to now?
That's true. I do a lot of different things, but that's all to put smiles on people's faces. I guess you could say I'm devoted to smiles. Our band makes music, sings songs, performs, make everyone all over the world smile.
Ooh, I see. That's just like us.
Making music, singing songs, and performing, that's exactly the same as us. It's what a band does, isn't it? Why is Kasumi being like that?
Besides the band, I play softball. I had a match just yesterday. Oh, that reminds me, Hagumi. There's something I wanted to tell you. Huh? What is it? Remember how you were about how there are no batting cages for softball? Yeah. There's lots of batting cages for baseball everywhere, but it's really hard to find ones that are just for softball. Well, I told that to the people in suits and they built one! It's in the back of the garden. Let's try it out later!
What? They built a battling cage just like that? This is ridiculous.
Thanks, Kokoro! I'm so glad I talked to you about it. Just goes to show that friends really are the best thing in the world.
Why isn't anybody singing anything? Come on, Saaya.
Everything on this house is on a different level, huh?
She's just given up and now she's weirded out.
Okay, you're next, Saaya.
Me?
Thanks for the smiley buns! Did you make them yourself?
Stop calling them that.
Well, about the smiley buns.
Saaya, if you call them smiley buns, then it's gonna be official. Do you really want that?
I baked them myself, actually. I always help out at the shop, but I never actually bake anything. But since we're having a party today, I decided to give it a try.
It's like you're always at the bakery, huh?
Oh, I see. What exactly do you do when you help out?
I serve customers, open and close the bakery. I do other stuff like cleaning the ovens too.
Just hearing that list makes you want to take a break. That's impressive, Yamabuki-san. I can never do all that.
Thanks! It sounds kinda tough, but a lot of it is pretty easy once you get used to it.
No, it's amazing that you help out every day! If you need some extra help, I can send out some people in suits!
Huh? You don't have to do that. I actually really enjoy helping out at the shop anyway.
Really? Well, if you ever need help, let me know!
Sure, thanks.
Okay, let's hear about Imano next.
I used to live in Kansai until recently. I only just came here.
You lived in Kansai? So that means you moved here? That's amazing! I've always wanted to move houses! I'm so envious!
I'm pretty sure this mansion is way more envy-inspiring. She's looking at me again. Come on, me. Control your urges.
My hobby besides the band is...
Otae, when did you get back?
the guitar.
What's with the dramatic pause? And this just says the guitar? That's part of a band. But then again, she can play it on her own too. Why am I even thinking so deeply about something Otae says?
My situation is rather complicated, so I think I'll steer away from the band topic. Everything else about me is extremely normal.
Okay, all we have left is Eve-chan and Arisa. Could you go first, Eve-chan?
I came to Japan just recently. I've always wanted to have a Sakura party like this.
Parties on a scale like this don't happen every day.
This Sakura party is quite unique, mind you. It's probably not a good idea to think this is the standard in Japan. Don't you agree, Ichigaya-san?
Huh? I suppose it's not often that we get to enjoy a Sakura party in such a nice big garden. It's so lovely here. Okusawa-san is totally onto me and I need to say something.
Oh, and Bushida! I think Bushida is really special.
Bushido? That reminds me. We had this sword called something or other that was used by some person.
Wow, so much information.
What was that sword called? And who was it used by?
Was it? Anyway, it's a sword with a complicated name and it was owned by a person with a name that's complicated.
If it's okay, would I be able to see that sword?
I don't think it would be very fun to look at a sword with such a complicated name. Why don't we have a sword fight or something instead?
What is going on with this conversation? It barely makes sense. Man, it's not every day you get a conversation with so many holes in it.
Okay, the only last person left is Arisa. Lucky last.